He kept telling me to leave the house and that I was a trespasser. Authorities kept asking him how he calls me a trespasser after living with me for 7 years. By the time I realized, my husband had already married another wife. And when I brought my people, he told them I don't have any share in the property.
To justify the need for the Contentious Marriage and Divorce Bill, the civil society coalition supporting the bill today lined up these women who say they have lost property to their spouses after separation. These two women who were cohabiting told stories of how they were evicted from the houses they constructed with their husbands. It is against this background that these women activists are condemning some members of parliament who they say have gone out of their way to campaign against the marriage and divorce bill, which they say is intended to protect their voters.
This has sent negative messages from promoting biased discussions on the bill by the public. We wish to express our discontent in the casual manner in which such an important law to the lives of Ugandans and the basic unit of society is being handled.
You cannot be legislating from your personal perspective, personal interest, because maybe many of them are cohabiting and they are men, as you know. They don't want to share the property when they chase away these people.
The coalition is also pointing fingers at some ministers who they accuse of ignorance about the bill. These women also want President Yoweri Museveni to take a stand by calling members of his cabinet to ensure that the bill is passed. Another point of contention is the 5 million shilling facilitation to MPs for consultation on the bill.
We call upon our representatives, the members of parliament, to consider the bribe they have been offered and publicly reject it. This money that translates into 1.9 billion Uganda shillings, over 1.9 billion Uganda shillings, if well planned for and spent, would help address key development challenges.
The debate on the bill was halted by Parliament Speaker at the committee stage when a section of both male and women MPs, religious leaders, and some members of the public opposed it. In particular, the religious leaders think the law will destroy the institution of marriage if passed in its current form.
I am tired of Pharisees because the religious leaders are so much interested in protecting the institution of marriage rather than protecting the people in that institution.
The bill that was first drafted way back in the 1960s has about 178 clauses and 6 consolidated laws relating to marriage, marital rape and duties, recognize property rights in a cohabitation and sets grounds for divorce, among others.
This law is a good law. This law is being misused, is being abused, is being misunderstood, and mostly the many ignorant members of parliament who do not understand the institution of marriage, who as usual have not read the bill.
The women have spoken, but the ball lies in the hands of the lawmakers, who will decide whether to shelve or pass the bill when they return from a 2-week recess next week. Agness Nandutu, NTV, Kampala.